too. You know, viruses have become much less of a problem recently, and by recently I mean in the last few years. I think the Windows protection thing, you know, now these days if you want to install a new program, the computer screen, like it goes to a different screen and you have to like click on accept that screen. And also I think like a lot of the online emails like Gmail, they scan your attachments for viruses now. Right, like I haven't had a virus come to my computer for a long time. Used to be, they would like I would encounter them much more frequently. Not that they did very much damage because I had antivirus. But these days it's almost like you don't even need antivirus, and there is antivirus built into Windows, although I'm not sure how good that is. I'm just thinking they seem to be much less common these days, or maybe they're like much more effective and you just don't even notice them. Like the low-grade viruses have seemed to disappeared. Seem to have disappeared, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm gonna present the MC Bomber to him. Detective Gumshoe, about this. What? Okay, that's not it. That's it! This stupid name I remember now. I thought so. Here it comes. Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on? It's okay, Maya. Don't have to cry about it. The name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus! MC Bomber! Nani? Yeah, the virus that just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please? Alright. We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. A while back? MC Bomber has been a thing for a while now? And you didn't notice it? On the newspaper or on the CD? They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met. Who are they? I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts! They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival. All this stuff with criminals and viruses, it almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie. Apparently the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the root of this virus on the black market. You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they are estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal! In the millions, a virus can be worth that much. MC Bomber updated in the court record found attendant contains a computer virus program. Ah! I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing. And that is... You know the lunchbox. How did everything go? It was delicious, thank you. Lunchbox? You remember the weenies. I hate weenies! Oh yeah, those weenies. So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch? Ew. Well, it was delicious. Yeah, that's what she said, really? It's not what she said. Well, not exactly. Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox. Oh. Do me a favor again, pal, and deliver this? This sure is a heavy burden, in more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that. Weenies again, Nick. Tell me we don't have to eat all these too. Gumshoe's lunchbox given to Miner again. I really can't eat anymore. Okay. So now I go back. She doesn't want the weenies. Now I go back to the computer place because now we identified the CD as a virus. So I think, oops, I think now we can unlock the last of the locks here. Present your Matagama. And this. And this one. And this one. Use his talents to repay the money. And now we present the CD, even though I tried this before and it didn't work, but now we identified that it is a virus. Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that is infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber! No! Good. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer. That's not even close to true. But it had been infected with the gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt, not an easy amount to repay. So he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Trebien. Where do you come up with these ideas? So it's safe to say Mr. Elk was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus, yes. It was a work of genius, in a bad sort of way of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market. Inconceivable! Gumshoe was right for a change. This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts. MC Bomber updated in the court record. Potentially worth millions of dollars. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. They're worth $1. No, recycle them. Glenn Elk's losing horse racing tickets thrown back on the floor. Just chuck them back on the floor. Use the trash can, Nick. Alright. So now what? So the only thing left, I think... Well, look, there's the other lunchbox. But she wasn't there, was she? Okay. So let's go have another crack at Viola. Tenderlander. Hi. Can I ask her about her dad? This man is your grandfather, right? Carrying a picture like that around with you. You should watch your back. Thanks for the advice. The family is always watching me, from the shadows. The family? I thought I saw something suspicious under the corner of that rug. One wrong move and you might disappear forever. LeMayo. This feels like Halloween, only a whole lot more real, and a whole lot scarier too. Alright, good. We got something out of her. The head bandage. You said that the bandage around your head was from an operation. Fatal injury to the head. You were hurt very badly somehow. Did the injury in question... We don't actually know. But... let me just like guess. I have here a car repair bill. From this it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis. Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me? Something tells me she is not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why... I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? How do we know this? We don't. We're just guessing. We are literally just guessing right now. How does Phoenix know this? He doesn't know this. It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head. A bad one. Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard. Ran away? If they'd stayed, I'd have... LeMayo. Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been... It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. Except it unlocked you. We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he? It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it! Plus one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. This is such a stretch. How on earth can you connect one to the other? The wheel guard is all smashed up, alright. Do I have anything else on him? No. This is such a stretch. It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? Huh. This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me I know that may be true. I knew it, but Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive. How much are we talking? Very, very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the Tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. He cared about you. He's the one who knocked the crap out of you. And the Cadaverinis would have killed him if he didn't pay for it. I believe him. Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. This is like, you're just guessing. Everything's just guessing. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaveri, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? $1 million. We didn't know any of that. We didn't actually know any of that. we didn't know any of that. We just guessed it. That was just a really good guess. I can't believe this is the game. That's Jesus. We had no evidence at all. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious, a simple procedure. Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big. They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks! Well, I mean, is this the United States? In any other industrialized nation, the government would cover that because there'd be socialized medicine. But in the United States, I mean, if you cut your finger, it would cost you $1 million. I'm exaggerating, but only a little. My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks! This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. Why? Why would you trust him? He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. But I knew it wasn't really true. Why are you sad about it? Oh, first of all, he's a terrible person. Secondly, find someone who does care about you. How hard is that? Wow, I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was evil. Oh? He's evil. What about you? He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these. What are these? Medical papers. I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse. Viola's medical papers added to the court record. A $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year. Wow, I feel so bad for Viola. I don't. Do you have any idea how much money she has, Maya? Do you have any idea how much money she has? It's inexcusable! Huh? There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal! Oh, those two? What about lying? What about murder? Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics. Is everything alright, Nick? We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Repair bills thrown into the trash, really? Alright, well let's move out of here. Wait, what else do I need to do? January 7, very good. Hello, I've been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong. Good timing, I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you fellas. Oh, hi. Ah, it's Xenop. Who are you calling Xenop? Ah! Come out from under the table already, Maya. Okay, hand it over. What? You wanna play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers now! Uh-oh, I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it, that girl's dumber than an eggplant. Uh-oh. You should make sure her grandfather doesn't hear you say that. You wanna know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad, and it ain't only her face. Uh-oh. She thinks she's got power cause she's brutal little girl. Now that's sad. I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get the 1 million you used to pay this off. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's two of us here. You got that? Two. Him? Yes. Yes. Mr. Armstrong. Forgive me. Well, I can't argue with him. Wait, Desoli? What is darling? Oh, sorry. It's just sorry. What? I got spanked? Ah! That really hurt. Is that all you got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter! Wait! Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright. That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital evidence. That's fine, we can just get Viola to testify. Hold it, pal! Oh, sweet. Detective Gumshoe! Why is he here? Detective! You think you're gonna stop me, copper? Beat it, rah! Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe, keep it together. You guys get out of here. Leave this guy to me. Oh, real? But go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? You are? Alright, thanks, Gumshoe. Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind. We're not gonna tag team him? We can triple hit team him. I'll get even with that guy tomorrow. In court! Tender Linda is going down! I still have Maggie's lunchbox. Alright, see you next time. Let me save the game here. Adventure game problems.